Now, you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach. Give us a shot.
How many of those do you guys have?
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for the season-opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Trojans from Southern Cal. It is time for the kickoff classic and a new season of college football underway on EA Sports. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Now an inside handoff for Charles. Stopped up shy of the 45 despite some pretty powerful running. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, it's Charles, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
To throw on 3rd down. Flynn, this complete to the tight end Clay. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Kent Ellington, the ball.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. You know, Charles, you and I get to call a lot of games at the next level, but walking into the stadium, there's just something about the college atmosphere, the bands, the pageantry. So nice for us to be able to get the assignment to call a few games on Saturdays this fall because, let's be honest, there's nothing like college football.
I would agree with that. Look, there's electricity that crackles no matter whether it's college or the NFL, but this is a different vibe altogether when you're talking about a college game. And how about the one we're getting right out of the gate? 2 powerhouses in the college football world going at it to get things started.
A gain of 8 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He hits Beasley right side. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. A nice throw there. And, you know, it's the first career start for this junior quarterback. And head coach Red O'Brien, he has said that he plans to use both of his top quarterbacks this year. We weren't even sure who was going to get the nod in this first game. He kept it a secret basically until just prior to kickoff.
And I tell you what, partner, I've got to give it to the new head coach Red O'Brien because as a former defensive coordinator, I'm sure he thought to himself, what would drive me insane trying to prepare for this game? Oh, that's right. Not knowing who's going to play quarterback and not being able to truly prepare. So he did exactly that here, starting his head coaching tenure, putting the pressure on his opponent by not naming his starter. So he's going to see how both of them play, I would expect, in this game. See who has the hot hand. See who handles the team, who handles the stage. I really like how he's getting things started now as the head coach of this team, not just the defensive coordinator.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Florida going to send on the field goal team here. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Florida going to send on the field goal team here. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the defense gives up the field goal, 3 points, and that obviously, Charles, the first 3 points scored in the college football season.
And Brandon, I know this is going to be really hard for Coach O'Brien. First game as a head coach, former defensive coordinator. You and I both know he wants to snarl at the defense for giving up any points. But now as a head coach, just giving up a field goal, probably has to feel pretty good about that.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Following the fumble recovery. Flynn, that's complete to Ward. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Flynn into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, 20, 10, and he will score. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. There you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn. The timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of time.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years. Waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done... EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida at Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the USC Trojans taking on the Florida Gators. College football is back here on EA Sports. The new season underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
USC gets set here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Flynn, and right away, he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. Throwing on 1st down. Flynn, he'll get this to Ward. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Pass intended for
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
brings up 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Flynn. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
A loss of 3.
I don't think there could have been a better pocket for him to throw from, yet he never got rid of the football, and it goes down as a sack.
I mean, he had time to build a campfire back there. He still couldn't get rid of it.
I'll bring the s'mores next time.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here's Ellington. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays.
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Well, Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. And I guess maybe that justifies the call he made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, Palmer? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here.
This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On second down now, it's Charles. This will go for 5 up to the 33. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Flynn, and he locates Walker, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st and 10 at the...
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Flynn. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there. 1st down. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. They'll run from the gun with Charles. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. He's calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. From the gun, Flynn. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Clay, the intended receiver, 3rd down here. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
To go.
Operating from the gun, Flynn. And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. CD, that's the 2nd time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there. 45 yards.
28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Gators 14. Trojans nothing.
That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Trojans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
He's going to look deep here for Ward. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
1st and 10.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Directly over him. Taking it.
I need to get my swag right there.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think.
And a loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection. So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys continue to pour it on. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Taken in the end zone.